Hey everybody, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 324.
324.
Yeah, 324.
300s.
Yeah, dog, I've been grinding, I've been working.
I see. I see. 324.
But yeah, man, I can't help it, man. Like, this is, yeah.
Word. I'm saying, how often do you actually record it?
Man, I drop like at least 5 videos a week, man.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I be on it, man.
Gotcha. No, that's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, I do my best. But anyway,
Word.
we got a special guest tonight, man. Say hello to
What up?
DJ over there.
What up? He said special guest, but ain't nothing special. I'm just a regular dude, man. That's it, bro. I'm just a regular dude.
Yeah, I know. But you still, I celebrate, people, man, who I
appreciate it.
who I always respected, man, because
Word.
we known each other for like over 25 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, so it's just good to see old friends, old faces, man, because you just never know.
Word.
Just
Exactly.
whew.
Yeah, man, it's interesting life, man. Interesting life. Like I said, we go back a minute.
Yeah.
The South days, man.
Oh, hell yeah,
The
man.
South days, man. Which you made me quit. Almost made me quit football.
Shoot, I'm the one who got hurt.
That's why I almost quit. No, the reason because it was like it was like, how football is. We usually start like in the summer or whatever. So it was hot as hell, and I think you ended up like passing out or something like that.
No, I got hit, man. I got hit.
No, I swear you passed out from the heat. That's what I thought it was.
Really?
Yeah,
Man,
I always thought it was from heat.
Man, I got rammed, man. It's crazy because like that was like the first one.
Word.
And then it went on to happen 3 more times.
Got you.
So I'm happy. I'm blessed to be still standing, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I missed practice at least the next couple of days because of that. I'm like, no, I ain't going to practice. Like, I'm good. And I was a quarterback, so I was supposed to be at practice, but I was like, no, I'm good. But man, we go back, man.
That's insane, man, because I really don't remember that. Like, because I remember because because I just remember waking up, like, in a hospital.
Gotcha.
And they was like, oh, you have a concussion, you broke your neck, and stuff like that.
I didn't know it was that deep.
Oh, hell yeah, it was deep,
like
bro.
I said, I swear you had passed out because it was too hot. That's why I thought you passed out. Got you.
Yeah.
I learned something new today.
Yeah, man, so, how you been, like, as far as, like, mentally and all that good stuff?
Man, for the most part, I've been good. I ain't gonna lie. I have my days, though. Like, I think I talked to my doctor. He told me I have, like, functioning anxiety.
Functioning anxiety?
Functioning anxiety. Like, I can go through life, like, normal, like people wouldn't know, but in the inside, I'll be freaking out. So I could, like, I ain't having, like, an episode right now, but let's just say I was. It'll still be the same. Like, I can talk to you like how I'm talking now, but I'll be freaking out in the inside, just, like, ready to escape and just get it over with. But that's been, like, it's been bad since, like, COVID, like, that whole period, because, like, COVID had people shook, especially in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, like, everybody seemed like they was dying, or that was what they was trying to portray to us. It was like,
oh yeah,
this serious, like, stay in the house, don't go nowhere. We wiping down groceries with, like, sanitizing cloths and like some crazy shit. So that had me freaked out for like a minute until I finally caught it, and then like I caught it and I was like, that's it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I was freaking out for nothing.
Yeah.
So that kind of brought it down, but just that period up until me actually catching it was probably like a year after. It was just like I was having like some crazy attacks, but for the most part I've been good though, man.
Oh, that's what's up, man. And I remember that too, because I work at Covenant and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So you like you right there in it. Yeah, you working at the hospital. You right there. So.
Man, people was freaking out and stuff like that, but I always have my faith in God, because you can't prevent anything because things is already written. So
for sure.
I wasn't even tripping. Like, everybody blew things way out of proportion and shit. I was just like, okay, this is gonna blow over eventually.
I was shook.
Yeah. Oh, I
I
know.
was shook.
I know. I bet.
I don't want this shit at all.
Man.
Keep that away from me. And it took me a year to finally get it, and then I caught it at like the worst time.
Yeah.
Like my girl was pregnant at the time, and around the time I caught it, she was about to give birth, and I had just got to the point to where it was like I had it within a long enough span to where I could actually be at the hospital. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have been able to be in there while she was giving birth.
Wow.
That shit would have been terrible. So
Absolutely.
I caught it at the right time. Yeah, but other than that, man, like I said, I've been good. Like I said, I have my days. Everything is like ups and downs or whatever. But that's life, man.
Oh, absolutely. It's a balance.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's balance, man.
And it's just like with me, like just with this platform, man, I always just, try to give people like my backstory,
Right.
so they can know that I'm a real person, that
Yeah.
I'm relatable, because it just be a lot of gimmicks out here. It'd be
For
like
sure.
a lot
For
of
sure.
actors around
For
here.
sure.
So,
For sure.
I ain't gonna be no snitch, but it be like that because it just, how invincible do you expect for people to be?
Yeah.
We all go through things.
Exactly. Yeah.
And actually, tomorrow makes the 7-year anniversary since my brother been gone.
Got you. Dang, that's deep.
And I came a long way. It was like, jumping over hoops and just trying to just, have a strategy, have a survival guide. Because
Got you.
it's just when you experience like lost or whatever,
Yeah.
you never get over that shit, man. They always say time heals all wounds and shit.
Like I said, that's kind of how I feel too. Like I don't necessarily think it does. Like I've been blessed enough to where like it's been happening like recently, but up until recently I've been blessed enough to where we weren't like really losing people in our family. So I'm like I'm just like, all right, I understand. Like my thought was like time kind of heals, but then like kind of going through like what we went through recently, like I lost 2 of my cousins in a week.
Damn.
In a week, and they was both sisters.
Damn.
So to go through that, and like I'm just like, man, like this really hit home, and like they wasn't just like cousins that was just like, oh yeah, they're my cousins. Like like no, these was cousins I like grew up with. So to see them, and it's 3 sisters, so she lost 2 of her sisters all in a week, and to see her go through that, man, it's just like, this is terrible, dog. So to that loss, and then like my granddad who passed last year, it's just like, damn, I'm starting to lose family and starting to kind of like realize what like people go through. So it's been a process, man. You know what I mean? You just gotta go through it,
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And you just really begin to appreciate things a lot more when that stuff happens.
Exactly.
And I would say just to any and everybody, like, get some counseling, get some help, get some therapy, and nothing wrong with that. That's not taboo and stuff, and we all need each other. We all need somebody.
Exactly. Yeah, man. That's how I feel too. Like you always need somebody in your corner and somebody that you can like absolutely talk to and just vent and get that stuff off. Because holding it in, it don't help. It don't help. Like I said, you try to talk yourself through it and think you good, but you really need somebody to talk to let all that stuff out, man. So,
yeah. So answer this for me. So what's the biggest misconception that everyone has about you?
I don't really know, man. I would say I feel like some people think I'm like an asshole or like cocky or like an arrogant person, but it's like I'm just like quiet and just like chill and reserved. So I can kind of see how it can be that way with me not like interacting with people or feeling like I need to be in a certain circle or be with people and be out and active or whatever, but that's just not me. Like I'll rather be to myself and like my core knit people that I'm with, and it don't really go too much further outside of that. So I think that's the biggest one. But I'm like the nicest person in the world. I feel like I can be an ass, but that ain't me though. Like that's not me. I feel like I'm the nicest person in the world. Like I'm always cool, calm, reserved. I'm there for anybody who need me. Except I have one exception, and my friends know this. If you go to jail, I'm not the person to call. I'm not the person to call. If you go to jail, don't call me. Call somebody else and have them call me, because I'm not picking the phone up. How much it costs for a jail phone call?
Whew, man.
That's what I'm saying. Don't call me. Call somebody else and have them call me and tell them that, hey, I'm in jail. Can you come get me out? Yada yada yada. Don't hit me with that $15 call though. I'm gonna pass on that. They know that.
Yeah.
That's the only time I'm not gonna be there for any of my friends.
Oh, I agree. Sometimes people gotta learn their lesson, man.
For sure. Oh, they know now. They know not to call me. Call somebody else and have them call me. Have them take that $15 charge. Don't call me with that. But that's it, man. Like I said, I'm usually just calm, cool, and reserved, man. I just be chilling. Like I said, I have the functioning anxiety stuff. So when I'm actually out or whatever, I'm really not there. It's like my body, I'm present there, but my mind is not there. My mind is somewhere else. So, but man, no, that's probably it though.
Okay, man. That's dope, man. I'm just really listening, soaking it all up right now.
Got you. Yeah,
everybody.
Because I don't talk that much to nobody. So
I know this is the most I've ever heard you talk. Besides,
it's probably the most you ever gonna hear me talk too.
This is the most I've ever heard him talk before.
I'm not a big talker like that, man. I think people know that. If I'm talking, people are usually gonna listen because I'm usually only talking when I really have something to say. Because if I ain't got nothing to say, I'm keeping to myself, and that's really it. That's it.
Oh yeah, man. And I got a confession to make, man.
Yeah.
I was so jealous of you with your basketball moves, man. Cause
for what?
man, you made the team every damn year almost. Like I remember.
Yeah, in a sense, but
I remember. Yeah, he was always on the squad.
Some of that is like politics. It's like talent and politics. It's like the coach of the team or whatever. Like I grew up with them from like middle school to high school. I mainly only went to that high school because of the coach and that relationship. So it's like I was gonna make the team. Not to say that I wasn't like a good player either. I was fairly decent, but
yeah,
I was gonna make the team regardless.
Yeah, I remember all of those years and shit. Like,
yeah,
because I always wanted to try to be an athlete, but then, you know, some things prevented that. But other than that, you know, you won championships with the teams and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, we got one off 2006. That was the last one. Ain't gonna be no more after that because they about to merge the schools.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah, they about to merge the schools. So it's like that's the last one. That's it. Unless they get one this year, but you know, I don't know how that's gonna go. So we'll see. But it might be it, man. It's kind of crazy to see like how that's about to end. Like, they about to merge the two high schools, but it only makes sense because it ain't enough kids to really have two separate schools. It don't make sense. They just need one. So it makes sense.
Yeah, and it's just the end of an era, man.
Yeah, man, it's sad. I'm gonna try to make like every Arthur Hill basketball game this year. You know, just to represent, and that's it. It's the end of it, man. It's the end of it.
Yeah, because we had some good times, man, up the hill, man.
For sure.
I still think about that, and
for sure. And
I just always tell people like, don't rush. Especially like my nieces and stuff.
Yeah.
I always tell them like, don't rush your childhood. Like
that's the thing, bro. That's the thing though. When you young, you just like, man, I can't wait to be old. I can't wait to get my own crib,
hell yeah,
my own car, my own money. And then it's just like you get it, and it's like, damn, I don't want this no more. Like I want to I want to depend on my mom. Like just let me ride on the back of my parents or something for a minute. But nah, man, yeah, that's probably the biggest thing, though. It's just, like, don't rush it, man, because that shit was fun, man.
Yeah. Easy, too.
Fun, dog.
Very easy.
Definitely. Easy.
Now you look back at it, and you just be like, dang, like, I got to do this, I got to do that. Everybody depends on me now.
Exactly.
So.
Ain't no days off now, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no days off. It's all on you. That's it.
Okay, I want to touch on the topic, man. You know what I'm saying? You said that, you know, you do for your kids and stuff like that. So how did fatherhood impact you?
Big, man. It was a I won't say a big change, but like a big change, man. Because it's like I have a son and a daughter that that I produce,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Then I have a stepdaughter.
Okay.
With me and my girlfriend or whatever. So
Okay. So you got 3?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, basically 3. So, but the two that that I brought into the world, man, just looking at them, it's like I made kids. Like you look at them and it's just like I can't believe I got kids. 'Cause in my mind, I still feel like a kid myself. I don't feel like I've grown and like grown up. Like I still feel like a kid at heart.
Yeah.
So to see these people that like look like me and depend on me, it's like damn, like this is crazy. Especially my son. Like I feel like my son is like my twin. My son is like my absolute best friend. Like absolute best friend. It's crazy. It's crazy to think as like your kid as like your best friend, but he's like my best friend. He's like the most like compassionate and like caring, like loving person that I know, and he just turned 5. Just turned 5. Like speaking back on like the whole anxiety thing. I was having like a moment. Like I went to the hospital at least like 5 times that year, just thinking something was wrong, and like just kept going, and just my mind was just playing tricks on me. So like the anxiety kicked in, and like I went to the doctor, and he like, yeah, I want to start you on these meds, and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not taking no medication. Like I'm gonna fight this like the best I can. Like I know it's like mainly mental, so if I can get the mental part of it straight, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
So I ended up going to the doctor. I'm freaked out because he like, I want you on this medication. I'm like, dog, I don't want to take no medication, bro. So I go home. I'm freaked out. I'm walking up the stairs. I see my son. First thing he said was like, Dad, you okay? I'm like, I don't know why that hit me so hard, but for me to just walk in the house, ain't said nothing, not a word, he was like, Dad, you okay? I'm like, bro. I broke down and just like bust out crying like instantly. I'm like, dog, like, did he feel like something was wrong with me or not? Like, or was he just asking me that question just to ask it? I don't know, but I feel like he sensed like something was wrong with me, so that just hit me like super hard. And from that point on, it was like, all right, like, this gotta get better. This gotta get better. Like, this can't get worse because I got kids and I got people depending on me. And if I go backwards, it ain't good. So
Right.
I have to keep progressing and keep getting better with this whole situation and stuff in life. But saved my life, man. I ain't gonna lie. Saved my life.
Hey, man, that's crazy because you and I went through something very similar, except I got diagnosed with PTSD.
Got you.
And my doctor, instead of giving me some time off because this just started. Like,
yeah, exactly.
And you have like mood swings because I was just losing friends. People didn't want to speak to me no more because they was just like, man, like, you remember cussing us out? You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly, yeah.
You all in my face trying to be buddy and shit. I don't remember. Like,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
So it was just like, I was just refusing to be medicated because I was cooking. I'm a cook, so you gotta be wired. You gotta be aware.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it was just one of those things. Like, dang, I feel like I'm being attacked for having this condition that I didn't ask for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So but yeah, us as
I completely feel that, man.
Yeah, because just as us as black men, period, man. Like, people don't really like sympathize with our conditions or disorders and stuff, so we have to handle it ourselves.
Just as men, period. It's like you got to be strong. From growing up, you told like, hey, like, don't cry, like, be tough. You hurt yourself or do something. Like, big boys don't cry. Like, damn, bro. Like, so I'm you're conditioned to bottle everything in from when you were like a child. So it's just like, you're trying to unlearn and unravel all that stuff that you've been told, and it's okay. Like, it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to, you know what I mean, like, display your feelings. Like, that stuff is okay. And like you said, I feel like doctors jump to medication so quick nowadays, dog. It's like, you can tell them one thing and it ain't like, okay, they don't give you like no preventative measure or nothing like that.
No.
Like maybe you should try this and do this different.
Right.
It's like, nah, like, take these pills. Like, these should help you. It's like, damn, like, for what?
Exactly.
For what? It's like, they jump straight to pills. That's definitely how my doctor is. I don't know for everybody else, but My doctor is a pill pusher. He like, bro, like, take these pills. Like, I think they'll help you. Something else come up. Take these pills. I'm like, man, bro, like, you can tell me like exercise, like,
No exercise,
like don't
no.
exercise, like,
Yeah.
try to take your mind off of stuff, like drink more water. Like, no, take these pills. They should help. I'm good.
Yeah, and that's just really dangerous because those pills, man.
We don't know. We don't know what we taking.
No, we don't.
We don't know. And I understand people like, oh well, you take aspirin or whatever. You don't know what's in that, but I'm like, shit, aspirin been working since it shit seemed like forever. So they don't change that or come up with a new aspirin. Like aspirin been the same, so I'm okay with taking that. But they come up with a new medication every day. You watch TV and they hit you with some shit like, yeah, take this, and then they start talking fast like you might lose an arm, a leg, and an eyeball. And you might have like
diarrhea,
rapid heart beating, yada yada yada. But take these pills, brand new. They should work. It's like, nigga, no, like,
yeah,
what are you talking about?
And that's just the poorest of advertising ever, because it's like they make the commercial all bright and make everybody happy and shit, but
exactly.
It's
like no,
misconceptions.
No. Exactly, big time. So like I understand some medication helps, you know what I mean, like certain things, but it's like, well, they got a medication for everything, like everything, dog. So people got to be careful out here, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So
yeah. So like besides that, man, like how do you cope with everything?
As far as like the anxiety stuff, or just what?
Just like period, like whatever you want to discuss.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things, and like I have family and like my girlfriend and stuff that I can depend on and talk to for like anything. So like if I'm going through something, like I'm still trying to, like I said, I'm still trying to fight that thing to where like when like I was talking about when we were younger, you're conditioned to not say this stuff and to keep it in and to keep working with it. So that's one of the biggest things I'm trying to fix and like help is like the communication piece to tell her when something's going on, when something's wrong. But I'm so used to like kind of dealing with stuff myself and trying to figure it out. Sometimes it's like I don't pay attention to like what I'm doing myself, and then I maybe start to push her off or like or like I'm not being my normal self and I don't recognize it, but she knows it, and she's just like, something going on with you. You ain't letting me in. You ain't telling me. And then now she getting frustrated, and I'm like, damn, you're right. I do need to work on that. But like I said, just having them people in your corner and somebody to talk to, man, is definitely the best way to cope with it. Used to be like basketball and stuff for me, but as you get older, like curricular activities and stuff like that just begin to dwindle away, and it's like, oh, like it's just life. It's just like work and kids and like trying to find that balance between everything else and not doing like the stuff you used to do when you were like younger or whatever. But like I said, it's just certain things, but it ain't medication though. Like,
oh, facts.
I ain't coming with you with that though.
Facts. yeah. That's what's up, man. I'm
word.
Cause it's just like with me, this is my coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Because I wasted a whole lot of my late 20s, man.
Yeah.
And just when I was able to snap out of my ordeal, I wanted to just take it back and get my life back, and just so many people rather be victims instead of being survivors.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And I just think that everybody just has the ability to prevail. They have to see it and know it for themselves first.
Yeah, for sure. That's where it starts.
Yeah.
Everything typically starts within yourself. If you don't see it for yourself or within yourself, you can't expect anybody else to. So that's definitely where it starts, man.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. And also just be like a lot of just like the media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just don't like how they try to, make us the villain of the story to like a family, because not all of us are deadbeats.
Not at all. Not at all. Definitely not at all. Like I know plenty like fathers that's like in their lives or whatever. My case, like just speaking from my family background, My dad and my mom, they like separated when I was like really young. Um, but with him not being in the house, you know, I still got to see my dad like on the weekends or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was still like pretty active. And then I had a stepfather who came in like years later and got with my mom and
Mm-hmm.
fulfilled that role too. So I got to see it. So I get to have two dads basically. So
Okay.
with both of them being there and instilling certain stuff in me, man, it was like I didn't have a choice not to be like a deadbeat dad. Like
Mm-hmm.
that wasn't gonna be me. Like there's no way, no how I'm gonna be a deadbeat. I feel like right now, if God forbid if something was to happen with me and my girl, I'm fighting for custody. Like that's how strongly I feel about my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nothing to happen, of course, between me and my girl.
Of
Like
course, I know.
I want us, of course, I want us, you know, what I mean, to keep that family together or
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm just saying, that's how strongly I feel about my kids. To where I never want to leave my kids. I always want to be with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like every night, like I want to make sure they're like home with me, like safely and all that stuff. I don't want nobody else raising my kids and taking care of my kids. So that's how strongly I feel about it. I'm gonna always be there for my kids until like I'm in the dirt, bro. That's it. Ain't no way around it.
Man, that was a beautiful story, man.
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, like man, I was lucky, man. Like I said, I was lucky, like I said, to have two dads and have like parents that like really loved me, and like took care of me and like looked out for me and like made sure I wasn't in no trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I knew I wasn't gonna be like a bad kid or nothing like that. They wasn't gonna let me do it. Wasn't no way. So I had no option, man. No option.
Yeah, that's good, man. Cause to be honest with you, I had just forgave my father.
Yeah.
Cause I would say that he hurt me too much,
Got you.
and I was in a position to tell him that you're not gonna hurt me again,
Yeah.
and I gotta love you from a distance now because
Exactly. Yeah.
After you left 25 years ago,
Yeah.
because how can you not call your kids?
That's wild to me, bro.
Because I used to just think, like, if he was, like, in my life, would my life be different? Would my life
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
would be, like, just
Right. Yeah.
had compelled to,
yeah,
like, a
exactly.
different
Yeah,
plateau?
Just that. Yeah. Exactly. You never know, and
Mhm.
that what if can be like, man, like what if he was there? Like what would be different? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
So,
and you really just don't hear, just, like boys growing up to be men
yeah.
repeating the same cycle like that.
Exactly.
And I always told myself, like, when it's my turn,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there every day, every hour, every second.
Absolutely.
You know, just because not to prove anything to him,
Yeah. Exactly.
but to prove it to myself.
Yeah, and to not, you know, like to not have them have that same feeling that you felt, not being there. Like, cause bro, ain't no way. I don't see how dads cannot be there for your kids, man. Like, I understand like there's certain women out there that might put you through some things, but even still, with that being your kid, you gotta fight through that, man. Like you have to fight through that and be you made the kid, so
Mhm.
it's your job to raise the kid. Like it ain't just no easy like way like oh peace out like all right like you got it you take it from here like no like that's not how life should be. Like kids should have like both of their parents in their lives, whether if it's not like an everyday thing or something like that, they should still have some type of communication or something with you to, you know, so you know like all right like I know my parent ain't here but I know they love me.
Yeah,
But, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
yeah, because I just want to, just to state that it was like a point in time that I was like wilding out because
Yeah.
I was scared to die alone. I was scared that I was gonna die without having a legacy
Gotcha.
behind.
Gotcha.
But then I just realized like you gotta watch who you have kids with.
Yeah, for sure.
And
That's a major thing.
Cause man,
That's a major thing, dog. That's
Woo!
a major thing. Cause like you said, you can have kids by the wrong women, the wrong women. So it's like finding that person, you know what I mean, to know that you're gonna be okay with and that you can like co-parent with. Like I said, everything don't always work out, but you should at least be you know what I mean, like grown enough or adult enough to be able to co-parent and to exist in a kid's life to where they don't feel left out, like they feel like they still have both their parents, whether they still not together or not. It's like, okay, I know I still have both my parents in my corner that can help and look out for me. So
Yeah.
but yeah, man, it's crazy out here. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, who you having kids by is important. Definitely important. I feel like the woman I chose to have kids with was like a major blessing.
Yeah.
She already had a kid, and I feel like with that experience, definitely made it easier on me because I hadn't grown up with like having to raise somebody or help look out somebody. You know, like I had within my household, I had my older brother, so and that was really it. Like I said, I have a younger brother and a younger sister that my dad had outside of my mom, but with them not being there, like I said, they were nobody I had to like look after and like take care of and like try to feed and do diapers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I had never changed a diaper in my life until I had my own kid.
Yeah.
So with her having that experience and already going through that, it made my whole transition of having kids like a whole lot easier. And I got to see, you know, with her being a mom, I got to see on the outside, like, dang, like, I know she's gonna like be there and ride and take care of the kids. Like, this is somebody I can have kids with, and that's how that happened.
That's good, man.
For sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I did not know you had other siblings.
Nobody knows that, which is weird, dog. That shit is so weird. Like I said, I have an older brother who's I think he's about to be 40. And then my younger brother, I think he's almost about to turn 30. And then my sister is kind of like maybe like a year or two under him. So kind of under him. Yeah, like I have other siblings.
I mean, I would always like see you with James. So it was like.
Yeah, that was just my dog.
I know. I know a lot of people was just like, probably was thinking like, y'all probably brothers, huh?
Got you.
All the
like
time.
A lot of people got that, but James let everybody know we was cousins. And James, I feel like cousins with everybody in the city of Saginaw. Like he know like everybody. So I feel like people knew that, but it's like, man, like I kind of feel like I grew up by myself. Like I had an older brother, and I look at it. I call it the older brother syndrome, to where you like, oh, like get out of here, little dude. Like I don't want to deal with you and nothing like that, because we're like 6 years apart or whatever.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like I was the only child because we didn't have like a super like close connection. Cause like I said, with the 6 years apart, it was like I'm too young. Like I'm the little dude. Like get out of here, little dude. So it's like I kind of felt like that. But you know what I'm saying? I got family out here, man. Got family out here.
That's dope, man. Yeah, cause I just always tell people like family is so important. Cause
for sure.
Regardless of the relationship, the bond is sacred.
Exactly, yeah.
And you just have to make sure that like you make amends, or you try to
at least try.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, once it's too late, it's too late. Like
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And I'll say this for certain instances, you should try to make that amend and that bond, but. Sometimes family don't mean nothing, honestly, bro. Like sometimes your family be more against you or not with you, like strangers out here. So it's like, to a certain extent, like yeah, like you want to make them amends, but hey, don't let that family title blind you from stuff.
Oh yeah.
If you getting treated wrong by your family and you feel like, you know what I mean, they ain't in your corner how they should be, don't feel like just because they're your family, like. You gotta ride for them or like feel like you missing out on something because they're your family. Like let that go. Like that's life's too short to hold on to certain stuff. And if family ain't doing you right, all right, man, peace out. I'm a find the love that I need from somebody who's willing to give it to me the correct way.
Oh yeah. I agree with you. You know, I mean like as far as like your immediate.
Yeah.
You know, but also. You know, you won't gotta be blood to be family.
No, at all.
You know, I got people that, you know, look out for me, check up on me.
Yep.
see if I ate, see if I'm
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
That's my family too.
That's
So
family too. Exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah, man.
But
For sure.
I just also just speaking from experience,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I learned a lot. So and I'm almost 35, and
yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I wake up some days and I still don't believe it. Like I sometimes forget how old I am. I ain't gonna lie to you.
me too, bro.
And I'll be like, damn, I'm 34. Like this is wild, bro. This is wild. I still remember just being the young kid, and now people calling me big bro and like unk and shit. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? Dog?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm y'all. Like I know y'all probably look at me different, but I don't feel like I'm big homie. Like no, like I'm with y'all. Like
yeah.
chill with the big homie stuff. I ain't big homie.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, it's just, I think, it's just evolution.
For sure, yeah.
Cause shoot, we looked at young when we was in high school, and these
Yeah.
kids nowadays, man, look like they in elementary school now. Like
Oh,
as
yeah.
far as like ninth graders.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's all about evolution,
Yeah.
and I cherish aging, man. I cherish getting older, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
Cause we earned it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
all we can hope is that we just keep getting older, man. That's it. That's it.
but yeah, I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time, man. I just wanted to get the man of the hour, his just due.
I ain't
And
nobody.
stuff.
I'm just a dude, man.
So he says,
I'm just a dude, man. I go to work. I sell shoes from time to time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the life. I'm a full-time dad.
Yes. Yeah, so if y'all looking for some new kicks, man, hit them up.
I might have them. I don't know. I might. No guarantees. No guarantees. I don't do stuff for free. So
No, he don't do stuff for free.
I don't do stuff for free. Stuff ain't cheap either, dog.
Absolutely. Well, make your requests and then see what he can come up with.
For sure, that'll work. That'll work.
But yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody who tuned in. Thank y'all for your comments. I wasn't ignoring you, but I was just being professional.
Oh shit, it's comments, bro. You gotta go back and read them, dog. What they talking about though?
Oh shoot, it's just one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more, but
no, that's all good.
What the one comment say though?
oh,
The Jesse Rock. Oh my, PD Mo.
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that's the GOAT. I had him on.
Bro,
I had him on too.
That's the man right there, dog.
Oh yeah, that's my guy. Yeah,
musically,
yeah. Legend.
I dabble.
Legend.
I dabbled in the music. I still do a little bit, but he was the man at his time.
Yeah.
At this time, he was the man.
Yeah, he returning. He coming back. Because he gonna be on my tape. So
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying, doing 25 tracks and stuff. So
y'all gonna have to redo that "Sex Is on My Mind," bro.
oh my God, I need to sample that. Yeah, I need to sample that because that's a classic, man.
Super classic. Classic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that's dope. That's dope. Jesse Ross, man.
Yeah. Too bad I ain't never win. I'm a Solana star all day.
Got you, man. I hated Solana with a passion.
Man, we the
with a passion.
Man, we Southside. Man, we Southside, man. Like raising Canaan over here.
But I hated Salina with a passion. It was basketball reasons though.
Basketball.
Kurt and JT.
Yeah.
Was
Shout out.
our only competition back then.
Yeah.
Only competition back then. Steve was their coach, and Steve used to give us the hardest time. Steve is cool though now, man. Steve is cool.
Yeah. I still talk to them guys too.
Got you.
Yeah.
I ain't heard from them in a minute, dog.
Yeah. They on the book.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look them up.
I said, man, I be on there, but I don't be on there.
Okay.
Like I get on there to like promote shoes or whatever and like make jokes and laugh at stuff, but that's my thing. I think people take stuff too serious.
Yeah.
Like I get a lot of stuff is serious, but everything's not serious.
No.
So when I get on there and I'm talking, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm joking. Like ain't stuff that's on the internet to me ain't real.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't real. Like I get some of it is, but a lot of it ain't real, dog.
No.
Like don't take life so serious on the internet. Like it's for jokes.
Right.
Turn that shit off.
Right.
And then the real life starts once the phone is down. Like that's real life. But the internet stuff, man. Nah, man, that stuff ain't real, man.
Oh, I agree. Because so many people, you know, acting like they don't got bills and got such shut off notices, eviction notices, all types of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
they on there hiding the pain. Hiding the pain. I feel it.
shit, I had to hit the pad a lot, but you know, I prevailed. So
I feel it.
You know,
I feel it, man. That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah, guys, we gonna wrap up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube, 1804 Show, Chapter 2. And you got anything else to say? Last
No, I ain't got nothing to say. I don't want to get in trouble. So.
yeah.
I got a lot of stuff to say, but I ain't gonna say it because you get in trouble for saying certain stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll pass.
Cool. But yeah, we out, guys. Thank y'all. Peace.